Hey guys, so we ready to get this party started? I just came from Weekend RVing and they had a great live stream this morning. I was in and out working on some stuff, trying to get set up for this morning. And I'm out of coffee, but never fear, I've done put an order in. So, Slow Momentum jumped in here this morning at 7:41 a.m. Central Time. So he was technically the first in the house. Justin and Christina, Mel and Eddie living free, zip codeless, burning up the roads. Over the Hill RV, Bob's Adventure, Rhonda D, Artist on the Road, Scott Jacobs, Happy Place Camping, James Catnese. Let's go on down. Mary Jones. Little bit crazy. Not a lot, just a little bit. Senior sister. I think you won a prize, and I didn't get an email from you. Weekend RVing. I think it's got everybody. If I missed anybody, sorry. Let me see here. So we got 15 in the house. Wow. And so we're going to have some fun in a little bit. We'll probably wait a little while and let everybody get in here, but we have a bunch of cool prizes on the prize wheel, and we're going to spin that bad boy. We're going to do it twice today. So as long as we have a ton of prizes, we'll do it 2 times a day and give y'all twice the chance to win. So we have a ton of prizes, and still waiting on some that said they were going to give some because I need something to look at before we can put it on the wheel. So well, like everybody knows what Captain Jack's sticker looks like. So and to go back to that, if you want to give a prize for the prize wheel, I sort of made a rule after Captain Jack that we're not going to do channel stickers. Mine will be the only channel sticker. That's sort of the whammy. And so if y'all remember the old game show, so you always get something, but it might just be a Daydream sticker. So if you want some good shout outs, if you want to donate a prize, something pretty good, like we got Over the Hill RV done $4 or $5 cash, PayPal cash, and then somebody donated a slot dog, and Over the Hill, Our Crazy RV Life done the $25 Amazon. Doreen, Previous, and Prim donated 2 decals. They're the die cut decals, and they're about camping. That's pretty cool. Somebody won one of those yesterday. Farm Oakie's going to donate a coffee cup. I haven't got a picture, so it's not on the wheel yet. Rev Tommy is the new prize that's going to be on the wheel today, and that's a bottle of his hot sauce. National award-winning hot sauce, by the way. So he's got a bottle of that up on the wheel today. So if you want to donate something for the wheel, you will get shout outs on it until your prize is won. So the longer your prize stays on the wheel, the more shout outs you get. So that's going to be a great way to help everybody and have fun at the same time. Jarhead 4 days from retiring. Good deal. On the prizes, they will ship them to you in the States. If they're out of the States, just ask that you pay the shipping. So if anybody's going to donate a prize, remember that. So like the Amazon gift cards and the PayPal cash, that costs nothing. So, that's some pretty good prizes. Just remember when you donate a prize that you got to ship it to them, because we don't want people paying the shipping on a prize they win, right? So just remember that. And so we don't want nobody to be out of money and things like that. So I think it's going to be fun. So just keep that in mind if y'all want on the prize wheel for that. Ginger's fighting the Sandman just to stay up to be with us. Good deal. It's late over there. I can't wait till y'all get back in the States. Yep, that's going to be fun. We got 19 in the house already. So, um, those that didn't know, let me see here. That's awesome, Mary Jones. That's awesome. Just email it to daydreamaboutnicethings@gmail.com. Uh, I got to play with something that Mr. Michael from our Epic RV Adventure showed us how to do yesterday. Check this out. Click. There's Rev Tommy's hot sauce. Click. There's Doreen's Privys and Prim decal that's left. See how cool that is? Count more, worry less. That's the kind of stickers we will allow. We just want to allow channel stickers. That's something different. Because the reason being is, I know I give away my stickers too, but I'm just doing mine because it is well, go back. Hide. Okay. I'm just putting mine on there sort of as a whammy. I will send them one, but I'll send y'all all one. Y'all don't have to win one off the wheel. So, and a lot of people will give away their channel stickers. I want to say I appreciate all you guys. We've been running in the 20s the last week or two. I remember when we run under 10 on average about the first 2 or 3 days. I love the fact that you guys like doing this. It means a lot to me. And we are on the home stretch of getting monetized. We are just, it's been slow uploading. The monetization side, we're at 2943 on the watch hours. On the analytics side, we're over 3100 watch hours. We've slowed down on subscribers. That's okay. They'll come. But if you see somebody you think that relates with our channel, send them our way. That'd be cool. Or if you guys see new channels that y'all want us to help shout out, send them our way. We're at 800. We fell off 3 subscribers this week. Of course, that happens. You just go through them runs. We've done that all along. We'll go way up, come down. We just try to in a month's time gain more than we lose. So that happens. Any of y'all that's just starting, expect that. Don't worry about it. Just keep moving on. It does get unnerving sometimes when you go back a week more than you've gained, but you know, if you look back at the last month and you're more than this month, you're still winning. So that is that. But thank y'all for getting us to where we are. We'll say that the morning coffee show has grown our channel tremendously, and we couldn't have done that without you guys. The prize wheel is going to be fun. That's going to be a great addition. I don't think anybody has a prize wheel as good as ours. So it's just huge. I want to check right here. I started making the review on the slot dog versus curly dog product, and I so screwed it up yesterday. So give me till next week. I already know which one I'm going to recommend, but I'm not going to say it till next week because I'm going to redo my video and I'm going to do it in a better setting. I had the worst. You ever just film a video and you're just like, this is just junk from the start. Why did I even try? And so that's what happened. It was raining outside. I was on my porch, but the rain was loud. I didn't realize how loud it was. I replayed the audio. It stunk. And then I had issues putting all that together. So I just told Tammy and Keisha, I'm just going to chunk it all. And I'm going to start over one day when I get a chance. And I'm not in a hurry. And I can do it justice. So be on the lookout for that video. We'll probably do that as a premiere, and that's also going to be my slot dog challenge. Instead of doing a slot dog, I'm going to do the review on the both. I'm gonna let one challenge the other, and I will. That's gonna be my slot dog challenge that Fifth Wheeling Foods doing. So it's gonna be a new way of doing things. And like I said, even as much as I screwed it up yesterday, I already know who the reigning champion's going to be, or who the champion is going to be. Uh, and so it's going to be cool. Justin's got to go get some coffee. Our Epic RV Adventure. What did I miss? Yeah, that sounds about right, Michael. But I was excited on the analytics side. Oh, and also we may get a bunch of watch hours up front. I don't know if the watch hours count if you have a copyright claim, because I know you don't get to monetize those videos. So I've got some in review. In 8 days, my challenge expires, and I automatically win unless somebody protested it. I've only had 2 protested, and I didn't appeal it. So I just muted the songs on the video. So I have, I think, 4 or 5 live streams that I don't think have counted yet. So I think once, if I win those appeals and those get cleared to be monetized, I think that will be added to the count as well. So uh, great. Retired for the weekend. You got a hat you want us to give away, or is that hat for me? I love caps. If any of y'all, this is the kind of cap I like. And the reason I like it is because I wear these glasses. And it keeps, when I'm out working, it just a whole lot better. I used to didn't like any cap that didn't fold down in half the bill. And over the last few years, this is my kind of cap. And I like black. So if y'all want me to wear your cap, which I'm gonna wear this one a lot because they're one of our sponsors, but I wear a lot of caps. You see the caps over there, and I got rid of a lot of caps. So I generally have that full of caps and no shoes. That is really my hat rack. So uh, let me catch up right here. Yep. Only reason Nettie ain't in the producer seat now is because she works. And so Nettie is A1 producer. I'm going to get some more as time goes on. But any of y'all that does live streams, you need a producer in the green room. It has really changed our Tuesday night. And maybe if when Nettie gets retired and we can get some more people to help her, we're going to keep one in here, especially as we grow. We actually are doing nearly as much daily as Tuesday night Video Raid Live does in prime. Well, I call it prime time because it's at night when most people are at home. Millie thought at first I made caps. I had so many. I actually we have a company and it's starting to come back. So hopefully maybe financial situation of this household is going to change. We got a little bit of bad news a couple days ago. When you're dealing with different agencies to help you and things just sort of screw you up, and they tell you to do things but they don't give you an avenue to do it. So that's the way government works. Uh, I'm gonna go over here and check. We got another prize coming in, I think. Let me check and see if I can bring it up. Oh wow, Mary, that is awesome. I'm gonna save it, and then I'm gonna download it and bring it up. Mary has got a uh, prize she's going to donate. And I'm in StreamYard. So, Mary, did you let me see what you said about that? I missed what you said about that. Oh, yeah, Mary makes these. Mary, tell me again exactly what this is, and I'm going to bring it up. I'm also going to upload it so I can show it to you guys. Yeah, amen, Millie. Yeah, we need that. All right. All right. So how cool is this? So let me show y'all what it is. Mary is donating what she's describing here. I think what I'm going to do is see if I can do this, and then I want to do this. All right, right here's what Mary Jones is donating for the prize wheel. She makes these. How cool is that? It's a purse, charm, or hang from the rearview mirror. Wow, that's nice, Mary. I like handmade stuff. That's pretty cool. All right, so that's going to be added to the wheel today. Let me write. And let me take this off. I love that little feature that Michael at our Epic RV Adventure told us about yesterday. That's how I do that. What makes it a lot easier than sharing a screen. I'm gonna start doing that on videos I show too. So I'm going to go over here now and add that to the screen to the thing. Oh, I also figured out something else on the prize wheel and on the name wheel. We can shuffle them, so it ain't where I put them. I can hit shuffle and it shuffles them and puts them where just wherever they fall. So that way it ain't me putting them spacing them apart. I like that. So what I done, Mary Jones, I just called that a charm. I put Mary Jones charm. Uh, you know what? I might put faith charm on that. Yeah. So that's gonna be cool. So the prize wheel is getting big. We're gonna have a great prize wheel. Castle Hives. You're not gonna believe this. Castle Hives messaged me last night and showed me his slot dogs, and I had just got done eating some in my messed up review video. And so I had just finished eating slot dogs and was eating a bowl of ice cream. And how did you like them, Castle Hives? I bet Michael from our Epic RV Adventure had slot dogs last night. He's hooked on them pretty bad. I'm writing that down for Mary Jones in case she's not in here when somebody wins. Dolphin Girl 124 at yahoo.com. All right, got that. Castle Hive like them slot dogs. I figured you would. I figured you'd like them. Oh Lord, Michael said, believe it or not, they hadn't had a slot dog in 2 days. Y'all gonna have withdrawals. Y'all keep that up. Let's go ahead and spin that wheel once, and then we'll wait about 30 minutes, and then we'll do it again. We got 22 people in here. Let's do that. So if you want to be on the spinning the wheel, just type some kind of comment in the chat, and at 9:22 we'll spin the wheel. It's 9:20 now, Verizon time. So at 9:22 we'll spin the wheel. I think you'll all stay in there that long. Did I see Amy come in? There's Amy. So we're fixing to spin the prize wheel, Amy. We got a big prize wheel. So they're burning up the roads. Coffee order in. Yep. Mary Jones is just a crafty little person. Her and Doreen from Previous and Prim need to connect. They're both crafty people. Mary Jones, senior sister, hurry back. We're going to spin that wheel. All right, I'm picking to load the wheel up. Thanks, son. I'm picking to load the wheel up. It is 9:22. So let me go over here. Make sure I saved that. I think I did. Because you always got to save it. So now let me go over here and open the other wheel. Take all these names off. And then come back over here. And go over to the prize wheel. All right. So everybody look at the prize wheel. And make sure your name is on it. Let me take my name off. I do that every time. They're in alphabetical order, so if you're looking to the right. So is everybody's name on here? So the things that are on the wheel, we got a decal from Doreen. Well, let's pick a winner first that's going to get to spin the wheel. Let's do that first, and then we'll announce what prizes are on the wheel. So is everybody on the wheel? All right, I'm assuming everybody is. I'm not getting any response. So Here we go. Man, all them names on it seem like it spins faster. And Scott Jacob, man, he's rocking on this wheel. Good. Later today. So remove, save, save. When you remove or make any changes, you have to save it. All right, so let's go over to the prize wheel. Prize wheel. All right, so our prizes is the whammy is a daydream sticker. And we have, I think we still have $4 or $5 PayPal cash prizes on there. We have a that was donated by Over the Hill RV. We got a decal left that was donated by Doreen Privies and Prims. It is the Count More Worry Less sticker. The slot dog was donated by an anonymous donor. $25 Amazon card donated by Our Crazy RV Life. We have a third generation Captain Jack sticker. We have a bottle of the national award winning hot sauce from Rev Tommy. We have a charm that was handmade by Mary Jones. So that is the prizes up for grabs. So are you ready, Scott Jacob, to see what you have won? Oh no, Scott Jacobs won another mask. Scott wins in mask. Scott, email me, buddy, and I'll get that out to you. And what is crazy, I just sent out a mask to Scott. He won a couple of days ago. So anyway, got that mask coming, and let me remove that one. Save it. Save. Let me step in here right quick. I'll be right back. I need to tell my bunch something. Hey, y'all call Papa. Papa started calling me. Call and tell him I was on the phone. I'll call him back later. Calling, but he keeps calling. Sorry about that, guys. Sorry about that. Dad was calling and I, he called twice, so he's probably won't know something. So I had the kids call him back. So stop the screen. So let me get back here. I missed a little bit. So yeah, Scott, just email me and I'll get that out to you. So let's see here. So that was fun. So there comes Texas Family Camping. I missed them coming in. We'll play the wheel again here in a little bit. So we'll try to give it a little later and we'll do it again. So we'll try to do it twice a day. As long as we have prizes. Yeah, our crazy RV life. That daggum life does go on, and my phone's tied to my computer, but I keep up with my family. If I get a call I don't know or something, or if it's YouTube, if one of you guys call me from YouTube, I always think y'all know I'm on, so it must be important. So I'll usually catch that, and if it's family, especially if it's a text, I do look at it, and but if it's a phone call, I get somebody to call them back. So just to make sure everybody's okay. It can happen to anybody at any age, but my dad's 71. Of course, he's a hoss. He gets out there and works. He outworks me. Y'all guys realize that we've had 30 people in here? Wow. So that's amazing. Uh, that just blows my mind. So, anyway, so let's get over here and see what else is going on. Everybody can drop, and y'all can do this anytime. I don't have to tell y'all to do this or tell y'all can. Uh, so y'all can drop a link if you do live streams. Drop your link. Uh, and let's do the links first to the live streams. We may start doing something different since the go-to channel don't work good for everybody. We may do something different here. Everybody go and get the link to your channel, whether you live stream or not. We're going to do live streams first, and then we're going to let everybody in here drop a link to their channel. So, uh, well, if you have content, the people that watch and don't have content might not want to drop their link. So there's slow mo coming in the door, rolling toward Indiana on some back roads in New York. So I guess you're gonna go pick up another one. Or you're up there, you might as well, hadn't you? Slow mo was first in the door this morning, by the way. I love watching his channel. If any of y'all guys don't have slow momentum, you need to go over there because he puts that camera up on that dash and you get to see places that, well, I'll probably never see in person. Yeah, just drop when you're going to do that Texas family camping, and that way everybody will know. This is our version of doing the guide. I'm not going to keep up with the guide. I don't have time to do that, and I don't want to worry about getting it right, wrong, or whatever. So it's y'all's responsibility to put it in the chat. So if y'all want people to know about it, Weekend RVing is still in the house. Weekend RVing. I want you to come up and tell everybody the good news in case everybody didn't hear it. Oh, yeah, only mods can drop links. I'm sorry, I forgot. So, yeah, I forgot about that only mods could drop links. I get used to being able to drop links everywhere because people like me and Nettie and everybody else uh, are always dropping links. So I just assume everybody else can. But y'all can drop the times to your live streams. I seen something really cool on another channel. Which, look, what you can do is copy and paste. Copy this channel that you want to go check out and paste it into YouTube and go right to it. So, um, anyway, weekend RVing. If you feel like it, I know you're always wide open. You can come up and tell everybody your good news. See, what I don't like about StreamYard is I can't post links from StreamYard. Uh, there you go, Millie. Let me go back over here. So I dropped that link for Millie, and she can come up here and tell everybody the good news she got yesterday. If y'all were in here yesterday, y'all heard it, but it won't let me, Michael. I don't know why. Don't know why it won't. You know what? Let me do something right here. No, won't let me do that either. I don't know why it won't. There comes Timmy the King. Slow Mo is going to be the duck farmer. At least that's what Uncle Lisa says. But unlike Uncle Lisa, Slow Mo will have all his ducks in a row. So, Weekend RVing might have been busy. She was on, she might have been eating breakfast. So, they were on this morning. But anyway, so I'm going to, since I got all you guys in here, and I'm going to try to do this as strong as I can. Got a phone call from our friend Jerry Holly last night, and Miss Diana is not doing well. It's just a matter of the Lord doing a miracle in her life, or it is a matter of just hours or just a few days. He called me and told me that I could share this with you guys, and uh, but they're starting to have to give her medicine to keep her calmed down. She is real anxious and just really just things are just going bad, and so the hospice people come in yesterday, and they're going to start giving her some medicine to for her to relax. And Jerry was upset that he knows what's going on, and he knows that she's ready to go, and but anyway, he was worried that you know that she's just going to go to sleep and be gone. So she is at that point right now. So he called, asked me to do some things for him, and so what the things that we're going to do, just keep praying. He's asked me to get Van Life with Gina Payne. He was really tickled that she stepped up and done her live stream at the time slot he was supposed to do his. Uh, and so he asked me to ask her to keep doing that. So she's going to keep doing that until he comes back. He didn't know when he would be back. Uh, he said it would be a few weeks. He was real sure. Uh, and he wanted me to do his karaoke for him until he come back. Uh, so I was going to get KT, but I got to thinking that's why Jerry's got it, because KT's internet wasn't doing good. So uh, anyway, so Gina Payne is going to be doing a live stream at the same time Jerry was going to be doing his. She had a blast doing it, and had a big crowd over there. So you guys, you can look up Jerry's live is on 8 p.m. Eastern on Tuesday night. So for the next couple of weeks, I don't know if Jerry will keep posting so we can post in the chat to go to Van Life. I don't know exactly what's going to go on there. But uh, but that's all we can do for Jerry and Diana, because we're scattered all over the world and we can't be there. Uh, so let's support Gina. By supporting Gina and the karaoke show, you're supporting Jerry. You're not supporting. You are supporting Gina, and you are supporting, I guess, me in the karaoke show. But I'm doing it for Jerry, and Gina's doing it for Jerry. Me and Gina does benefit from it, Yeah, technically we do, but these are things that Jerry and wanted us to do, and so we're doing them. It's our way of showing support for Jerry and Diana. So you guys support Gina and come to the karaoke show and sing. And Jerry said he would be ducking in and out. He just can't stay in and out very long. She gets right as of yesterday. She was real paranoid, and when you any of you that's in the medical field knows that when your oxygen level starts dropping, you get delusional, and so, Nettie, can you drop Van Life with Gina Payne's? I don't know. Meant to be RV, and it's going to try to set that up. Meant to be RV, and it's helping Gina. Gina is new with the technology stuff, and so we're trying to get her going. And Gina, we got her PayPal link set up. Gina needs a laptop, a Chromebook or something. She's having a lot of issues. She has the stuff to do it. It's just making life a little difficult. And so Gina's a good lady. She's been helping everybody in the channel. She supports everybody. Usually she's in here. So let's go out and support her channel. So, but if any of you guys have a spare laptop laying around that you're not using, a Chromebook or something that's got USB ports in it, uh, think about Miss Gina. So she could use one and get her going. Gina is one of those real channels. She has been texting me at night. It's funny. We talk, and she called one night, and me and her and Teresa are meant to be RVing, and has been talking with her, and meant to be RVing pulled up a paint program on her computer and was helping her do the thumbnail. And Gina's like, I didn't know you could paint on a computer, and it was so hilarious. But Gina, you get Gina. When you go to Gina's live stream, you get Gina. And so if y'all have not subscribed to Gina, do it. And she has a few more subscribers than me, and we can get her to 1,000. That'd be awesome. And just show her the love. And Artist on the Road said the Chromebooks have compatibility issues. Yeah, that might be true. So anyway, we might have to see if we can't help her and see if we can find her something. Uh, so anyway, uh, but we'll do something. We'll get her going. We'll have issues streaming on iPads, and then she has to convert it to desktop. But then when she does that, she's still limited. Me and Teresa was trying to walk her through some stuff, and it's just way limited. And then she's got to be right up on it. I don't know. We was having volume issues, and we was having a lot of issues. And I think a lot of the issues we were having is because of what she had really wasn't set up. We were having to make it work. So I don't know. But anyway, y'all love her channel. She's got cats. If y'all love cats, she's got cats. And she lives in I call it like a potato chip van. Y'all guys may know what they're called, but sorry about that. We just lost internet for a second. Are we back? Make sure we're back. I'm still here. I'm just making sure that our signal is still good. I am going to swap over on the create a hotspot in case we've had bad weather here. Uh, and I don't know if I swap to a hotspot if it will work any better. I think I'm still okay. Y'all say I'm good on that end. All right. Y'all just make sure that it's streaming good and all that good stuff. I'm not showing it good on my end. Mine is showing it. Yeah, the picture's weird. So let me see if I can. So let me see here. Let's see here. And Justin, can you come up if I drop a link and swap internet connections? I don't want to lose my stream. I want to put somebody else up here so I can swap connection. Here, Uncle Lisa Production. Grab that link. Oh, there's Justin. One of you guys or both of you guys grab that link and jump up here and let me swap internet connection. I'm going to go to a hotspot and see if it's any better. Hang on, let me ask something. Keisha, did you just log on? Okay, my Wi-Fi dropped nearly nothing. I didn't know if somebody logged on. Huh? Yeah, on Wi-Fi. Let me swap over. Yeah, let me swap over to Netburner. All right, guys, I'm trying to check out my connection. We had terrible weather here last night. Yeah, senior sister, didn't you win something the other day? All right, hang on. You ready, Justin? Hey, wild man.
Hey, guy.
Let me. Yeah, I'm gonna try to go over and I'm gonna drop out
Okay.
and hop back in and see if I can swap internet connection.
Cool. All right. Hey, Happy Place Diaries. Welcome to the chat. Weekend RVing. Hello. No, I'm not singing right now. But thanks, Mel. Thanks, Michael. Let's have arrangements. Okay. Oh, hopefully it won't be too long. Let's see. Ooh, 82 degrees here in Montreal today. It's going to be pretty hot. Don't know how it is where you guys are. The baby is sleeping pretty much through the night. You know, feeds every 3.5, 4 hours. So, although we're taking shifts so that we get a decent amount of sleep without too much broken up sleep. 82 is hot, yeah. Well, it's pretty hot for us anyway. 100 in Texas. Wow. Yeah, that's hot. I guess that's a compliment. Thank you, senior sister. Looking fatherly. Da, 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 da. It's hot hope here. And he's back.
Well, it didn't work. I
It
couldn't
didn't
swap
work.
over. Well, I think the internet connection's better, but I had to go off and back on because my cell phone hotspot wasn't no good.
Well, you look a lot better to me.
Yeah, I got it going on my cell phone. I could tell it was going bad a while ago, but then when it went black, I knew I had a bad connection. But all I done was I disconnected.
Yeah.
What was funny, I disconnected, went to cell phone, and when I tried to come back in on the cell phone, it brought me in, but you weren't there. It brought me in like the beginning and wouldn't let me go to live. And I'm like,
Okay.
uh-oh.
So you're about to start a new life.
It was about to, yeah.
Yeah,
And so
yeah.
I exited all off. I disconnected from the hotspot.
Right.
And then I thought, well, I don't have no choice but to go back. I have a good hotspot on my cell phone generally, but today it just wasn't no good at all. But now this is back to working, so I don't know. I thought my daughter is home and she's working on her laptop.
Yeah, well, the more people are connected, the
Yeah,
the
but
signal
she said
goes
she had
lower.
been on for a while, so I thought she might have disconnected about the time mine went bad. But we have uh what do you call it? Real good internet.
Wi-Fi,
Yeah, high speed. What do you
high
call it?
speed. Okay.
Yeah, we have really good internet here generally. Yeah, Nettie said I was in timeout. So how's that baby doing?
The baby's doing good. Yeah, yeah.
So do y'all have a sticks and bricks plus your van?
Yeah, well, we have a condo
I got you.
and our van. Yeah, at the moment. And
So
here comes the baby.
oh, looky here.
Oh, okay.
Lordy mercy. Look at them
And the bottle.
eyes. Fiber optic. Happy Place Camping got it. Yeah, we have fiber optic.
Okay.
Look at that baby. Everybody say, aw.
Yep. Just woke up, eyes wide open.
So the first one's always spoiled. There comes Van Life with Gina Payne. We've been promoting your new fill-in for Jerry Holly, and I've been sending everybody your way. So we're gonna have a bigger crowd Tuesday night. We ran in the 30s. Gina did Tuesday night.
Yeah, I saw that. It's
That was good for her first,
very good.
what I call prime time slot.
Hmm. Yeah. Well, I mean, your first live, you usually get a few more people than
Well, she's been doing some
but
daytime lives.
yeah,
So hopefully maybe we can get that number way on up there. So
that'd be a good thing.
yep.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'll let you get back to your show,
All right.
and
Well, thanks for letting us see the baby.
you're welcome.
See y'all. Thank
See
you.
ya.
So how about that? We got to see the baby. The little baby boy weekend RVing, little Millie. I mean, Millie, it's a little boy, Michael. I think they pronounce it different. We call it Michael. I don't know exactly how they pronounce it, but so yeah, Gina, you may have some more friends on your list this morning because we was dropping the links, sending people your way. Uncle Lisa. So I'm glad to have the internet connection fixed. I was getting a little concerned. Trying to scroll back down here and make sure I got caught up. I think I seen Happy Place Diaries come in. Y'all don't forget, I think this Sunday, Happy Place Diaries can confirm, is the big reveal on the big fundraiser for the veterans that Happy Place Diaries, Our Epic RV Adventure, and Wayward Wag, among other people, that is doing. And so I'm excited to hear about that. See you, Castle Hive. Thanks for coming by, buddy. Glad you enjoyed the slot dog. Yep. Yeah, I got to get me a green screen one of these days, Texas family camping. I got to figure out how to have one, though, and my wife not throw me out of the house. So y'all just have to live. That's usually a hat rack and not shoes. So the only place in the house that she'll let me have to myself. So, and if I don't clean this table off, she's going to throw me out of here. So anyway, let's all support that stuff for Jerry and keep praying for Jerry and Diana. So, Millie, did you want to come up? Did Millie run off again? Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Texas family camping. Swap out the caps. So let me it finally worked. It let me post a link finally. My internet connection must have been so bad a while ago. Millie, there's a link if you want to come up and tell everybody about your good news. Happy Place Diaries just listed the back to back to back live streams for the big reveal. It's going to be 3 different live streams, so it's not going to be the same one over and over and over. It's going to be 3 different parts of the reveal for the veterans. So, and there's a list of how it's going to go down. So, I'm sure you'll hear more about it between now and then, but we want to help promote that as well. So, uh, Uncle Lisa's got a good idea right there. Bingo cards. And depending on what I wear, somebody might think I was cheating though. Hey, wait a minute. I just now realized that Happy Place Camping didn't win this morning. She'll probably win this evening, though. We'll spin the wheel again about, oh, I don't know, between now and the time we go off. So we'll have some fun. What about it? Papa Drew's RV's come in the house. Weekend RVing. Are you going to come up? I dropped that link for you. Happy Place Diaries. You can come up. Tell us a little bit about sort of how the live stream's going to work this weekend. Good deal. Happy Place Diaries is going to come up and tell us a little bit about how the live streams are going to work Sunday. Everybody saying hi to Papa Drew. Glad to have him in the house. Yeah, y'all don't forget to support Gina Tuesday night and come support the karaoke Sunday night. Also, if y'all guys haven't got anything to do, y'all can start running my Play All playlist. We are down the stretch. We're 2943 on the monetization side. On the analytics side, we're over 3100. So we still like a few more subscribers getting there as well, but we'll get there. But it's pretty cool to be able to see the finish line. So never thought we'd get there this quick. So we're still a few weeks out at the rate we're going. I figure we'll get the watch hours before we get the subscribers, because our subscribers is a lot slower. So, but that's okay. We're getting good subscribers as we go. So, let me see here. We're waiting on Happy Place Diaries or Weekend RVing or both. We'll put them both up here. Senior sister, a while ago, what I was trying to tell you is I thought you won a prize the other day. I don't write that down, so you guys don't email me. I don't remember. So I thought you won a mask or something the other day. You would know if you did or not. Uh, okay. Uh, but I thought you were supposed to be emailing me about a prize you won. I thought you won a mask, the Levi mask, I think. So, not sure on that, but I thought you did. So if you did, if you don't care, email me your address. So I can't remember because I didn't write it down. And so here is Weekend RVing, Miss Millie. Hey, Miss Millie.
Hi, I'm on my phone. I couldn't figure it out in the laptop how to do it. It keeps taking me to like other windows, and I'm like, oh my gosh. Here
So
now. Sorry about that.
that's all right. Tell everybody the good news you got yesterday.
Oh yeah, so we are cancer free. That's
Yay!
amazing. Yes, amazing, amazing. It's a miracle, And we knew it's an early stage and it could be taken out, but you never know really. If it had gone to other places, but it's confirmed. The doctor checked everywhere. Yes, um, the doctor checked everywhere, even the little skin sample that was on top of the cancer, and we did some sparing on whatever you call it. But even that one, we sent out a sample, lymph nodes and everything. it's cleared. So I asked the doctor if I can claim it and say that I am 100% cancer free, and she said yes, you can. And so
Good deal.
thank Jesus, thank you.
Yeah, good deal. Well, I'm
That's
glad
awesome.
you got the good news, and like you said
Yeah.
the other day, you still have some pretty uh, scary or some pretty tough surgeries ahead, but knowing that it's going to come out with good results makes it a lot
Yes.
better.
Yes, amen. It's definitely something I wanted to share because you guys are family and you've been praying hard for me, and this is a miracle. I mean, it's almost. I know we can never doubt the power of God, but it doesn't that. It's like a couple of weeks ago I got cancer, and then like a couple of weeks later I don't. It's
Right.
almost
Yep.
almost hard to believe, but I believe it. So
Well,
thought I'd
good
share that
deal.
to everybody.
Well, good deal. I am so proud for you, and you never quit smiling, even through not knowing. You never quit smiling, and that was amazing to see. And so I'm glad for you. And I had accidentally told it yesterday because y'all sent a long text, and at the bottom
Yeah.
of it you said let her tell her family first, and I
Oh
was
no,
reading it because it was really big capital letters, 100% cancer free, and I'm like, oh, I got to tell everybody, and
yes,
I was
amen. You
reading
gotta
it as
share
you
it.
sent
You
it.
gotta share it. And that's why this morning in our live stream we encourage anybody that wants anything. It doesn't matter if it's little or so big. We can round up all together and pray for it, and let's have some more miracles, and testimonies. We can pray for anything, and it will happen.
Yes, good deal.
Definitely, when we was going through this, y'all prayed for us, for all my surgeries to be successful, and my husband to find a job, and that's all had happened. And it's amazing how the power of prayers, and God listens to it. So I believe it. And you guys, if you have anything to for us to pray for, we will do it. You just drop and say it on our the chat. So
Well, good deal. We're so proud for you, and we'll be praying through these. You got two more surgeries?
yes, that's gonna be June 8th, and then the other one would be right around September. So I'll get a good break and be able to hopefully go back to work in July, the first week of July.
Well,
So
good deal. Good deal. Well, we'll be praying for quick recoveries on those, and you're a trooper. I mean, like
thank
if the
you,
recovery time's usually 6 weeks, 6 days, you're out and about. I can then see. So
thank
you're
you.
strong. You're a lot tougher than I am. She was just
Yeah.
telling me about what she'd been going through this morning on their live, and I'm over here about to heave. And she comes out of it smiling and telling the world about it, and I'm like, oh, I'd still be green.
yes. Hello, Happy Place Diaries. I'm gonna step off and let you guys get on there, and I'll be in the background.
All right, thanks for coming up, Millie. If
Talk
you
to
need
you
us,
soon.
call
Hey,
us.
congratulations.
Bye.
So great to hear. Hey, good
So,
morning.
morning. It got a lot clearer when we went to two, didn't we?
I
When we had three people up here, it was a little rough, but it looked a lot clearer now. So, what's new with Happy Place Diary? Y'all still camping?
Yeah, we're out here at the beautiful Central Oregon. I don't know if you can't see it, but there's a huge mountain behind me, and then there's another one up right over here. You can see that one, but yeah, we've been out here day 7 of a 10-day trip, and we're actually leaving here tomorrow and going to another campground that's down in the Crooked River Canyon. So we're taking advantage of Wi-Fi right now because once we get down there, we'll be dark until Sunday. So
Wow. Well, I had a friend that pastored a church out there for a lot of years. He just has in the last year moved back to Alabama, but he
we're
pastored a
out.
church. I don't know exactly where it was. I just know it was out in Oregon, but it wasn't far from California. So, because I know they would go into California quite a bit. So,
Yeah, California. from where I live is about a 5 hour drive.
Yeah.
So I live up in the northwest corner of Oregon. Um, right now we're in Central Oregon. Um, we're about 2.5 hours south of the Portland area and down right in the middle of Oregon. So this is the
Right.
high desert. So yeah, I'll show you what I'm looking at. That's what I'm looking at. And Mount
Not,
Hood's over here. Mount Jefferson is back that way. There's the camper. So
y'all got a
yeah,
pretty nice rig there too.
yeah, we like it. It's good. It's 33 feet. Plenty comfortable.
What do you
My
pull
wife
that
is,
with?
huh?
What do you pull it with?
I pull it with a Ford F-150.
Really?
Yeah, it only weighs. It's an ultralight, so it's only 6,200 pounds when I've got it fully loaded. So um,
Wow.
I'm gonna bump it up tomorrow. We got to fill up our fresh tank because there's no water down in the canyon. So we're gonna fill up the fresh tank tomorrow. Probably go up to about, I don't know, about 6,800 pounds. But the F-150, the way it's configured, it'll pull 13,000, and you got plenty of tongue weight on there, so I could go up to 7,500 pounds on the trailer itself. Um, so yeah, I mean, I pulled this thing all the way across the country um, once and down to Anaheim once, and pulls like pulls like a dream.
Wow, that's great. That's great. I wouldn't have thought that though. I mean, 'cause that's a big camper. It's long.
It's long, but it's light.
Yeah.
I mean, I've seen trailers half this size that weigh more. Um, yeah, Keystone did a good job with this Passport Ultralight um, when it comes to the load stabilizing and the way it pulls. It just sometimes especially on long trips, I forget it's back there,
Yeah.
and then I
How
look in the rearview mirror and somebody's following me real close.
so like where you're at now? Cause like Papa Drew lives in California, right?
Yeah, he's down in the L.A. area.
Is that I'm not familiar with California. So does he live in like South California?
Yeah, he lives down right outside of L.A.
So you're a long ways from him, even where you're at now.
Yeah, we're about we're uh, about 18 to 20 hours from Drew if we were driving, because
So
it's about 11 hours to San Francisco from my house, um, and then it's another 5 hours maybe to LA from there.
see you burning up the road. Y'all be safe and have a good fun trip. So Mike and MJ, they came in. They said they pulled theirs with their 150. I think they said they have a toy hauler. I'm pretty sure. We have a 27.5 foot work and play Forest River,
Yeah,
and I have a 3/4 ton Ram with the Cummins, and it pulls it good. I forgot the weight on it. I looked it up one time, but I forgot that weight. But now, like when we went to South Alabama and bought it. We looked everywhere because this is what we wanted. And when I got down there, I didn't. He was gonna. It came with a uh, tow hitch, leveling system, sway bars, and all.
yeah,
And he was going to throw that in. So I just went down there with nothing. I mean, because I had a good hitch, and and I actually have I forgot the brand anyway. I have an adjustable hitch. So I have the big 3 inch, you know what I'm saying, the receiver part.
yeah,
And so I get down there and he brings out the hitch. I'm thinking this is cool because it's going to be low levelers, it's going to level up good. And I wasn't worried about pulling it anyway. But when I get down there, the dadgum the big heavy duty hitch system has a small shank on, like the small part that goes into the receiver. It's small. And I'm thinking, how insane is that? Why is it not 3 inch like it should be? And so
Right.
I didn't have an adapter to adapt it down. And I said, hey, no problem. I threw that big high dollar hitch in the back of my truck, and I lowered the or actually raised the I raised my adjustable hitch all the way up, so when it set down on it, it squatted level. I mean, it was perfectly level. And I pulled that thing about 6 hours home. Didn't have any problem. Didn't have any sway bars on it. No low levelers. Nothing. And it pulled it perfect. But now I don't make a habit of doing that,
Right.
But it could
Yeah.
pull it with no problem.
Well, I don't know. I'm not surprised, but you see, probably in this campground, I'm looking at, I don't know, probably about 8 F-150s pulling rigs my size or better. Um,
Yeah.
I mean, they've done an incredible job with that truck, and it's got a good tow rating, and I mean, it's a Papa Drew. I do not look good in a dress, and I have firsthand knowledge of that. So, um,
Uh, I
Drew, tell me, man.
I tell everybody, and I think Jarhead and Ginger is actually going to buy one. Uh, I've never been a Ford guy, and I can't really say that I've ever had any bad dealings with Ford. I just grew up a Chevy guy, right? And
Yeah,
so all my life I've had Chevy. I had a '66 and '86 when I graduated high school, and I've just always had the Duramax diesels, and that's what we've used in our business. And then I bought this Ram, and I like the Ram. There's things about it I don't like, but when you've been in one brand all your life, there can be things you don't like when you swap. But there's a lot of things I do like. But that being said, I've been in a lot of campgrounds since we've got this rig, and these guys are running these 450 Fords, and and I just went up to him. I'm like, why do you buy a 450? Can I didn't know. And the guy next to me, we got to be good friends when we camped together for about a week. And first thing he said, look at them front fenders. And he said, you see how they bump out? He said, this bad boy will turn on a dime. And he
yeah,
said, you don't get that in a 350. And he said, it don't cost you much more to get the 450 over the 350. And so I was telling Jarhead and Ginger the other day, I guess and I had several guys really brag. And if you go, you probably got a bunch of 450 Fords in your campground up there. But a lot of people in this area, you go in the campground, you'll see a half a dozen or more of the 450 Fords. And I think that's what Jarhead's going to wind up buying.
yeah. Well, they're a workhorse. I mean, once you get that, you never have to get anything else. I mean, you could tow a house with those things. This is my third F-150. I just upgrade for bells and whistles and stuff like that. But in Oregon, it's actually, they have a state law that an RV dealer cannot sell you an RV that you can't pull. So you have to declare the vehicle that you're pulling it with before you leave the lot. So when we bought ours, I said, well, I've got a Ford F-150, and they've got a little chart, and they're like, yeah, you got it. No problem. So,
When I
but those dealers, they can get in a lot of hot water if they sell you something that you can't pull. So,
Me and Tammy used to have a storefront for our inflatable business, and we rented U-Haul trucks and trailers. And we could not rent you a U-Haul trailer if you were going to pull it with a Ford Explorer.
oh
They
yeah,
had so much issue with them things turning over. People would get plumb mad. I mean, we couldn't even rent them a little one. And I mean, I understood, but there were so many safety issues, and that's with a lot of different vehicles. But I can see why states are doing that because I've seen a bunch of yahoos pulling stuff they didn't need to be.
Oh yeah, you see that we went down last summer. We spent a week in Southern Oregon, and we saw lots of the California plates, and the trucks are, front wheels are almost off the ground, and the trailer's doing this, and you're just looking at it going, oh my goodness sakes, you're just looking for an accident, and you're going to hurt somebody else.
Yep.
Are you still on your call?
No.
Okay. Um, so my wife still has to work. She works for the school, and so they're doing online stuff. So she's been in the trailer. That's why I came outside. I'm glad I did. Beautiful out here.
I can hear the birds.
Yeah. Yeah. We have a family of doves that live in this tree back here, right here. And
Wow.
boy, I tell you, in the evening, they just sing. And I don't know. I like it. My wife is kind of annoyed by them, but they get out there and sing, and then I sing with them. That's probably the part that she doesn't like is when I start singing with them.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, it off and go, and we had camped more from the time we bought our rig until winter than we had camped in that short of a span probably in a long time. And we were on a pretty good roll. We had challenged ourselves because we're just weekenders, and we own two businesses, and I drive a school bus. So we had challenged ourselves that we were going to go somewhere once a month. At the very least, we was going to go, and we had been going like sometimes twice a month. And so, but we had challenged ourselves we was going to do it, and then all this mess hit and got us all thrown off. And we could camp
Yeah.
just within an hour and a half drive from where we live. We could camp at some of the most amazing places and fairly cheap. Within I think we're only 3 hours from Susan them up in Sevierville, Tennessee, and they got a ton of places to camp up there. But I
Yeah.
wonder. I seen Susan come in. I wonder if we had flooding here last night. I mean, we live on a mountain, Sand Mountain, and we had massive flooding. Our garden was about to float. They closed streets. They closed roads going off the mountain because the water was running off of it so fast that people couldn't go. I'm talking about 4-lane roads. They were closing the mountains.
Huh.
And I wonder, Susan, did y'all get the rain that we got last night? Did y'all have flooding? I figured Susan would have had a video on it. Hey, them videos are hot. I wished I'd have went to Fort Payne the other day and filmed that video.
Yeah. We rarely get any disasters out here. I mean, unless a volcano blows up, and that only happens, every 50 years or so. So
Well, that's one
yeah,
of those deals you don't want to be close enough to film.
yeah, and he went that way. There he is. But yeah, we live at the base of Mount Hood, which is an active volcano.
I got to see Mount Hood the other day in KT's truck.
Yeah. Well, yeah, we wake up every day. In fact, it's right behind this barn that's behind me.
Where's the red one?
But I don't know. But a couple of years back, it started rumbling, and everybody thought it was going to go. And just kind of like when Mount St. Helens blew in 1980, you just don't know which way it's gonna, which way that top's coming off, and it's gonna be catastrophic when and if it ever does blow. But what are you gonna do?
You don't get any warning, do you?
Well, yeah. Luckily, hold on a sec, Chunk. Come here. Come here. My dog. Come here. So, yeah, they have we have a really good earthquake network, and they can tell when things are happening they get on and they say, oh, we got rumbling up on the mountain, and then you sit there and watch it, but it hasn't burped, so we've been lucky, I guess. And if it does, I'm hooking up the trailer and moving south,
Yeah,
like
I guess
real
if it
south,
starts
not
to rum,
California.
I guess if it starts rumbling, that's your warning to move south, right?
Yeah, and I'm coming to Georgia or Alabama.
Alabama, come to North Alabama. I got a place for you.
Hey, I will.
My
Hey,
dad's got a big lot. We can put you in it. Might not have much hookup, but we'll keep you safe.
as long as I got water, I'm fine.
Knowing my dad, he'll just run you one out there. My dad, he's a people person. So
Yeah, that'd be great. I'm no
so
stranger to
you
that
guys
area.
do what?
I'm no stranger to that area. I lived down in Georgia for a while, and if I could convince my wife to move, we'd be there tomorrow.
We live North Alabama. Our daughter went to school in Auburn, which is down close to Fort Benning. You was in
Yep.
Fort Benning for a while, wasn't you?
Yeah, I was stationed at Fort Benning.
I run the soldier. Me and my wife run the soldier half marathon down there a couple years ago. That was an amazing place, run by the museum. The I forgot Soldier Museum or whatever, where they have all the statues of all the soldiers in different wars.
Yep. Yeah, National Infantry Museum is down there. Huge.
Yep. And I cried when I ran across the finish line, just so y'all know. That just made the hair stand up on my neck. I'm
Yeah,
thinking I'm exhausted, but I've not been through nothing of what these guys I'm running by has,
yep. No,
And
I
so it
have
was,
a deep appreciation for all of that. So
yeah. So you guys don't run off. We're going to spin the wheel again here before we leave. But first, we're going to let Jerry tell about the what's going on Sunday.
yeah, so Sunday's going to be a great day for us. We're as you know, Wayward Wags, Dustin and Leslie, and Michael and Shelley from our Epic RV Adventure um, teamed up. I came up with a crazy idea, and we'll talk in detail about it. But essentially, what happened was I started looking around, and I do some work with a veterans organization, a couple of veterans organizations, but one in particular. And what we started noticing was, the small organizations that don't have lots of national funding and advertising dollars. You never see them on TV, putting out a big commercial and stuff like that. They're really struggling during all of this pandemic, and a lot of them had to close their doors just because they're not getting the financial contributions. A lot of organizations do most of their fundraising, especially during this time of the year, through golf events and runs, the charity runs, the fun runs, and stuff like that. Well, they just can't do it because they can't have large gatherings, or they can't. And so, there's just lots of organizations that are really struggling out there, that put dollars toward veteran needs, and in and not to replace the VA system, but to enhance the VA system. And there's a lot of organizations like the one that we picked, for example, provide service dogs for disabled veterans. Well, the VA takes care of them, but the VA doesn't. They don't run kennels that raise and train dogs, so they outsource that to organizations kind of like the one that we're going to be supporting. But we tried one, and we got halfway down the road with these folks, and they ended up going bankrupt.
Wow.
Because of the pandemic. So we switched to another organization, and I tell you what, my heart broke when we talked to the executive board, and they called us up and they were like, "Hey, listen, we just can't take your money because we're going out of business." And they're a nonprofit, and they just can't sustain at the rate that things are going. And so they ended up closing their doors. Luckily, um, Dustin reached out to another organization, and we got on board with them, and they're just fantastic folks, and they're down in the North Carolina area, down in Durham. And so anyway, what's going to happen Sunday is Dustin and Leslie are going to kick things off with a live stream starting at 7 o'clock Eastern, and they're going to introduce some of the what we're doing. And I should say that when we initially started this, we reached out to veterans in the RV community, and you guys all know them. And we're not going to say who they are yet. You'll see them on Sunday, and they kind of became plank holders in this effort, because what we figured was we needed to get some folks on board to get a little bit of steam in the engine. And so who better to reach out to than fellow veterans that did what we do, and that's RV. And so we actually had 21 channels that got on board, and then we had a whole bunch more that got to us a little bit late, and we appreciate it. But we got the 21, and they got on board and donated a significant amount of money to get this thing rolling. And you'll see this Sunday. I'm trying to tell a lot without giving a lot away.
Oh yeah.
And then
the basic thing is everybody needs to be there Sunday.
Yeah, Sunday, and then Dustin and Leslie are going to hand off at 7:30 to Michael and Shelley at Our Epic RV, and then they're going to go for a half hour and unravel a little bit more of the thread. And then at 8 o'clock Eastern, they'll hand it over to me, and I'm going to have two really great guests on my show, and then we're going to do the full launch of this, where we're going to invite all of you to get on board with this. And our goal is to raise enough money to do one team. And what that means is a dog and a veteran. And it's about a 2-year process with them. And we're going to let you know what that number is on Sunday. And
well, it's so great that you're still going to be able to do that type of help.
Oh yeah, and
I can relate to the charities going bankrupt. Our nonprofit is going to take a hit this year, but the good thing with us is our nonprofit has no overhead. We just won't be able to do any help this year, not as much.
Yeah. Well, the cool thing about this whole deal, and it was part of our goal, was to make sure that we put as much bang for the buck directly to the charity. And so 100% of the proceeds of and the cat's kind of out of the bag, we're doing t-shirts. 100% of the proceeds is going directly to this charity. There's no overhead whatsoever. We're not taking a dime. We're not putting there's no administrative costs. There's no nothing. We're dumping 100% of the proceeds directly to this charity. And so, we've been on the phone with them a lot the last 2 weeks, and they've told us exactly where the money's going. And I tell you, if there's ever a time to think about that, and ever if you're looking for confidence of where your dollar's going, I promise you that you're gonna make a direct impact, and it's gonna make a difference. And I have an appreciation for everything that's been going on in our community with Jerry and with Weekend at RVing and all of that. And you guys have done such a tremendous job of rallying around needs, and we're hoping. Chunk, come here. we're hoping that that you got a little bit left, and the thing is, we're not asking for a lot. We're charging $22 a t-shirt, and we'll get into specifics, but $22. And the reason we picked $22 is to bring awareness to the 22 veterans that commit suicide every day in America. There's going to be a whole lot of symbolism in this thing, as well as given to this charity. So we're trying to maximize our effort and bring a lot of awareness to this whole thing, because once you start peeling the onion, I mean, there's lots of layers there.
Oh,
And
yeah.
but yeah, I appreciate the time that you're giving me this morning to talk a little bit about this. And I tell you, we're getting so excited. We're going to have veterans on all three of our shows that have gone through this process, and have been recipients of these dogs. And I tell you what, the impact to these guys and gals is just absolutely, I tell you, I'll pull back the curtain just a little bit. With this organization, they get a dog that's fully trained for a year without them. And then the second year they train with them, and then they go about their life. The dog is free. The vet care is free. The training is free. All the food and all that stuff that goes to the service animal is free for that 2 years. And then once they leave the training process after those 2 years, they get vet care. If there's funding, they get vet care for the life of that dog for free.
Wow.
Through this organization. And I tell you, the burden that is lifted off of the shoulders of that veteran that really needs it, it's powerful when you sit and talk with these guys, and gals. Never want to leave them out, but it just, you sit there and go, okay, how much money can I give you?
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Just to make this work. And and I'm fortunate, and everybody over the last month has heard, Dustin and Michael and my story, and how we're the lucky ones. I get to sit here and talk to you about all this stuff, and some of these guys, they're just not, they're not in that state of mind, or not in that position, financially or whatever. I'm fortunate. I'm on a 10-day camping trip,
Right.
and I'm not missing a thing. Some of these folks, you give them that much, and then tell them, hey, and listen, we're going to cover the cost for you. That's a blessing for those guys that gave so much for, so that I could come out here and do what I'm doing this week, So,
well, that's a good
anyway.
deal. We'll promote it more, especially once you get started. We'll promote it here and try to help you. I don't know how long y'all going to be going with that, or if it's going to be like a year-round thing.
No, it's going to be a 14-day campaign starting Sunday. It'll launch on Sunday, and it's going to go for 14 days. And the reason it's going to go for 14 days is because the way that we're doing it, we want to get that money turned around and to the charity as fast as we can, and that's going to be pretty cool too. I'm actually, Dustin and Michael and myself and our wives are actually going in person to deliver the money.
Oh, that's
I'm
cool.
flying from Oregon to North Carolina, and Michael and Dustin, we're all going to meet. We're actually going to meet at Michael's, and because he lives in North Carolina, we're all going to meet and go to Durham and do it in person, so that we can, meet these folks and all that. So
that's going to be really cool. Well,
and we got one of them big golf checks.
Oh yeah.
That's 6 feet wide, so we could do the social distancing thing. I'm sure. Hey, I hope we don't get in trouble, but I'm sure there's going to be some handshakes and hugs,
Well,
and nobody's going
I
to
say
mind.
come arrest me. I'll just put it on YouTube when you do.
Oh, and I guarantee there's going to be 3 YouTube channels. Cameras will be rolling.
That's
So
right. That's right. Well, hey, y'all enjoy your camping trip, and we'll keep promoting this. Well, we'll start promoting it big after Sunday, and
oh yeah,
that way we can keep it out there, but not reveal too much of it. So,
Well, after Sunday, the cat will be completely out of the bag, and you can say whatever you want. We're actually going to have some videos you can share that talk about it. So,
we'll plan on doing that starting Monday.
yeah. And look, Sunday, you're going to see a lot of your friends. They're going to all be on our show. So, at least 21 of them, they'll all be on on the show. So, um, look for us all out there. So,
I'm going to
hey,
try
Gary,
to.
I appreciate the time.
I don't know if you're a moderator on our channel. I'm going to try to make you one. I keep trying to pull up your name so you can drop links to the channels.
I'm a moderator on your channel.
I thought you was. All right. So, what you can do is when you get off and go back to the chat, drop the links to the channels where the live streams are going to start and let everybody know when that's going to be.
Okay.
All
Yeah.
right. See, Jerry, I appreciate it.
All right. Thanks. Hey, good morning, everybody. Good to see you.
So, yeah, Papa Drew, I'd love to come to your meetup one day. It's a long ways from North Alabama. But maybe one of these days we can come to that. I've always wanted to come out west, and so we'll have to try to put that on our bucket list and get out there one of these days. I've always wanted to come out there and see where Roy and Box Van D and all them camp at, because that looks like some beautiful places that they're at. Roy keeps rubbing her nose in it by posting all them cool videos. All right, so it is time. We are going to spin the wheel one more time and see if we can get us a winner. Let's go to make sure I save the prize wheel. All right, let's go to the name wheel. We are going to delete off all these names. And we are going to, all right, at 10:44 Central Time. So in 2 more minutes, we are going to upload the names out of the chat. So if you want to be a part of the wheel and have a chance at winning, you have to say something in the chat, because you have to be active in the chat. So when my Verizon time hits 10:44, we're going to copy and paste the names in the chat. So we'll spin the wheel for a player, and then that player will get to spin the wheel for a prize. So we got a lot of cool prizes on the wheel. So you need to make sure you get on that wheel. So everybody get entered. We have on the prize wheel. Oh, I don't know what happened. On the prize wheel, we have decals donated by, we have one decal left. Count More, Worry Less decal donated by Doreen at Previews and Prims. We have 4 $5 PayPal cash chances to win $5 cash through PayPal donated by Over the Hill RV. We have a slot dog donated by a private sponsor. We have a $25 Amazon card donated by Our Crazy RV Life. We have a 3rd generation Captain Jack sticker. And with that being said, after Captain Jack made that donation, we decided that we're not going to take channel stickers anymore, because we got to thinking we'd have our channel full of stickers. I mean, our wheel full of stickers. And we have a bottle of national award-winning hot sauce from Rev Tommy up for grabs, and just added a handmade charm, uh, like chain purse or something you can use for a chain purse or hang it up on your mirror. It's a handmade by Miss Mary Jones. She's going to donate, so that's up for grabs. All right, everybody in, participants. I think this is our biggest. Now I go over here and paste. And take my name off. Save it. All right, everybody look and make sure your name, if they're in alphabetical order on this list over here. So make sure your name is on it. Everybody on it? The wheel will spin around and around. We even have sound effects, Papa Drew. Captain Jack said he's going to, I don't even know if I need to mention that. Captain Jack said there's going to be a surprise bonus with the sticker if you win his sticker. So, the surprise, I'm not responsible for surprises. Captain Jack's a good guy. I know it'll be a good surprise. Mary Jones, you are on it. All right, here we go. All in. Let me save this. Make sure it don't mess up. I have learned that if you use this wheel, you need to save every time you make a change. I didn't want to add my name back on it. So here we go. We're fixing to spin it. Oh, how close. Gina Payne nearly won, but Victoria Wallace come in and won. How cool is that? How cool is that? So let's close that. Is Victoria Wallace? Yeah, she's still in here. All right. So now we're going to spin and see what she wins. So let's go over here. Let's open the prize wheel. And so I named off all the prizes so we know what we're playing for. So Miss Victoria, we are going to spin the wheel and see what you win. $5 cash. Way to go. I need to remove that prize so we don't give it away again. Well, we got 3 more of them. I removed that one. Save it. Every time you make a change, guys, if you use this website, you have to save it. So that way there is only 1. There should be 2, 3. Yep. So now there's only 3 left on the $5 cash. So Victoria, email me so I will have your email address. If you have a PayPal account, so I can PayPal you the $5. So email me and tell me what you won so I will know. Let me go back over here. Stop the screen. All right. So that's pretty cool. We're going to do that as long as we have a bunch of prizes. We're going to do that twice a day or every time we're on. We're going to try to do it twice every time we're on. So if anybody wants to donate a good prize, you'll get shout outs. So as long as your prize is on the wheel, you'll get a shout out. So the longer it stays on there, the more shout outs you get. So that's a great way to get a shout out on our channel. We're on 7 days a week. So that's a lot of shout outs. on the days that we're on for an hour, we'll probably only spin the wheel once. So, uh, anyway, so that's something new that we've started, and I think y'all enjoy it. I know I enjoy it. I enjoy giving away stuff. So, and I think we have some cool prizes, and that makes it even more fun. And so you never know when I'm going to do it. So you have to hang out for the whole show. So, yeah, Scott Jacobs probably win another mask. Scott Jacobs is on a roll. He has won about a dozen masks. So maybe one day his luck will change. And I think for the first time, Happy Place Camping did not win. And so, no, I'm just kidding. She's only won once on our show. So we love Happy Place Camping, and I love to give her a hard time too. So she was on our show Tuesday night. I really did enjoy that. We learned a lot about magnet fishing, which is something a hobby I'm fixing to take up. So anyway, we've had a good crowd all day. We're just now down to 20. So we've had in the 30s or around 30 the whole night or the whole day. We actually just went up to 21. So don't forget, we got about 9 more minutes and we'll be going off. But don't forget, if you get a chance, run our all playlist and let's try to get across the finish line. Uh, we still like a few subscribers, but maybe they'll trickle in. We're going to get, like I say, our watch time probably first, but that's okay. Maybe we can gain a few subscribers down the road, but we'll get some good ones as we go. So we get them check off one thing at a time, right? Uh, Artist on the road. Trying to keep up with the chat, and that's hard to do. But anyway, uh, yep. Victoria, Uncle Lisa just posted my email. So I will get that to her. And that's pretty cool. That's the first $5 cash we've gave away. So that's pretty fun. So we got that out of the way. We talked about Jerry and Diana. We've talked about Millie. We've talked about the veterans promotion going on. And y'all see a lot of that next week. And so I hope you guys support that. And Happy Place Diaries is supposed to be dropping links to that. And we'll be sharing those links between now and Sunday. So for everybody to show up, I'd like to see record crowds at all those live streams and see if we can't meet their goal in less than 14 days. That's going to be the goal, to meet it in less than 14 days. Uh, I like setting big goals. Sometimes I don't set my goals big enough, but I do try to set big goals and see, especially when it comes to helping people. And there are really no better people to help than our veterans. So, wow, how nice, Miss Victoria. Uh, I don't think she'll mind. Miss Victoria told me to donate her $5 to Miss Millie. So, I will be donating that $5 to Miss Millie on your behalf, and I'll put a note in there, Miss Victoria. Thank you for that. And so that's pretty cool. Let me make myself a note to do that. So anyway, so we'll all have to go over there and get us some shirt. I did not. I knowed when they were advertising all that, so I'm sure we're gonna have to see some pretty cool channel sponsors on the veteran thing. That's gonna be cool, and then it's something that everybody can get involved with and get a shirt. I'm sure there may be other things, but but we'll find out all about it then, and I'm sure Papa Drew is Papa Drew is involved. Papa Drew is a vet, and that's cool. He said he's wearing his shirt now. He just hadn't showed it on video yet. Good deal. So that's pretty cool. Uh, yep. Thanks, Jane, for your donation. We met our $3,000 goal, so Captain Jack will be pole dancing. So I don't know how that's going to work. And also, Lynn at Farm Okie is supposed to be cutting her hair. I don't know if she'll do a video or do a live. Might see if she'll do it on this show. That'd be cool, wouldn't it? And so, but might be cool to do it on hers so she can get the watch time. That might be better. So we'll all have to find out when she's going to do that, and we'll promote that as well. So we've had a really good show today. We've had everybody in here seems like, and so let me go over and look and make sure we are not missing anything. Yeah, I'm not happy place camping. I'm not real sure how I feel about Captain Jack pole dancing. So you can still donate money to Jerry and Diana. Yes, you can. Uh Hook up with, I don't even know what the PayPal links is. They may be on Jerry's channel under the about. I'm not sure. But Nettie at Mel Nettie Living Free Zip Codeless are meant to be RV, and I'm sure they have it. If you will send them a message, they probably have that link if you want to still help Jerry and Diana. So Jerry will still have bills to pay, uh, even down the road, whatever happens. Down the road, they'll still have bills to pay. So and those that missed me telling, Jerry called me last night, Diana. Unless the Lord intervenes, Diana is within probably hours, maybe a day or two. Hospices come in and they're starting to give her medicine to calm her down. And so be praying for Jerry and Diana and the whole family. Uh, so just be praying for them. They're going to be going through a rough time, like I say, unless the Lord intervenes in the next few days. And so he called and asked me to do some things for him, and we've got all that set up. So if you missed it, he asked me if we could get Gina Payne to do her live during his, when he would typically do his Tuesday night, and he asked if I would do the karaoke for him until he come back. He did not know when he would be back, but he said he would duck in and out of the live streams when he was able to and felt up to it. So uh, but he did not know when he would feel up to coming back. But he did say he would be back. So he said give him a week or two and to get through some of this, and he would see us. And he said to thank you for all the prayers and to keep them coming. So anyway, whew, I got through that without crying. So pretty good. So anyway, so with that being said, there's nobody coming on after us, I don't think. It's Thursday. I don't think anybody comes on after us. And so if you won something tonight or today, I keep saying tonight, but if you won something today, just send me an email. Scott, I still have yours. And Victoria won, so I'm going to mail it. I'm going to PayPal it to Millie. So, all right. And I think that's it. So don't forget, if you want to do a prize in the prize wheel, email me. I need a picture of the prize, unless it's something like an Amazon card or a $5 cash card or whatever. If it's something like that, I don't need a picture. But if you're going to donate like hot sauce and stuff, need a picture. Also, remember, if you're going to donate a prize, let it be something pretty good. It can't be a channel sticker, but it can be decals. Something cool that we want to put on our window or something. Also, I want you to ship it direct. And so you'll have to pay the shipping on it because we don't want the winner to have to pay the shipping. So if you're going to donate something, keep that in mind. And so also, we're going to do free shipping in the state. So if they're out of the country and win, they'll have to be responsible for the shipping unless you want to pay for that as a donor. That's just totally up to you. So, all right, guys, it's 11 o'clock here in Alabama. It's 12 o'clock Eastern. Love you guys. Thanks for coming. And I will see you guys in the morning. See you. I'll see you around the chats tonight. So, love you guys. Appreciate you supporting the show.